Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is Sunderland, it is Bright Lights, it's also the Twitch stream, link in the description below, get the plug out the way early, and it is Sunderland here in 9th place in the Premier League. We've got a double header for you today. We've got Burnley, who are in 15th, a fellow side that's been tipped to not struggle, but if you go to the season preview, be there or thereabouts about where we mean to be fighting. And we've got Chelsea, who is one of the big boys. Now, the reason we're doing Chelsea is going to correlate with this. We obviously lost 2-1 to Man City away from the Etihad. We then just drew 0-0 to Liverpool on stream, which we'll talk about. There's a fixture we have to talk about too above the Liverpool game. So we've played a couple of the big boys. We haven't been outperformed. So to get Chelsea at home, I actually think that not that we're going to win, but we can keep it competitive. So I thought we would do it as a YouTube doubleheader with Burnley. As you can see, since the last time you guys met us, it was the doubleheader with Sheffield, where we just won 1-0. We had the first game on stream, and West Brom beat us 5-1. Now, the strange thing is, for this game, we had more of the ball. We had 20 shots on target. West Brom scored 4 goals in, I reckon, a 10-minute period. It looks like 10 minutes there, maybe a bit more longer, 13-minute period. Look, they had 4 shots, 4 on target at halftime, 4 goals. You can't get FM'd, you're getting FM'd. We then got one back eventually after they made it 5. Serrata got injured, missed the last 2 games, so I thought we were in trouble because I started Danny Bath against Liverpool and it was 0-0. But Smithies made some saves, boys. And if you go to here in the 20th minute, they had a penalty. I thought Fabinho won't miss. For anyone that doesn't know, Fabinho is a very good penalty taker on FM, and he has 91 penalties on FIFA. For anyone that plays FIFA, I have him as a centre defensive mid, so he takes my penalties. Smithies getting down low to his right to claw that one out. Smithy's making multiple saves, by the way. He made quite a number of saves. I reckon there was another save. There was definitely a save late doors where he saves a free kick. I can't remember where it is at the moment. It might be in here. Not 100% sure. It wasn't a spectacular save, so we're not going to go into it. We then drew 0-0 against Brighton. This game just fizzled out. Nothing really happened. We were trying to get forward. Dadasov hasn't scored a goal in a long while since the opening day, I reckon. So, same with Silva. Silva hasn't really scored off the bench. So it's not like he's been pressing. We then drew 1-1 against West Ham. We conceded from a corner. Watmore then scored a beautiful goal. And the reason it was beautiful was Godin had the game of his life. Dadasov missed 3 1-on-1s that got him fed him through 4. We should have scored. We had only 3 on target from our 18 shots. But we just built it up nicely here. Danny Bath there with the ball finds the Silva into Godin. Godin now back into Luazano. Gives it back to Godin. Picks it up. I thought he was going to slip Godin, Luazano in here. But just look at the pass from Godin, right? Godin looks up, sees the run of Watmore. You might have seen it on top of your screen. He just chips in beautifully. And then Watmore on the volley across the keeper. Not a problem. However, right, there is a moment of madness in this game that I never thought I would see. And I don't know where it is. But I have to find it here. It is a corner, and it was later doors, and I just don't know where it was or what minute it was. This is it. What happens here is a joke, right? I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. The stream couldn't believe it. Blue Mooner was laughing in the chat. Anyway, the ball goes in back post from De Silva. It was a very good corner. And when Garcia meets this header, I'm thinking goal. Watch Felipe Anderson. Apparently not. This is not the corner. Anticlimactic. That's not the corner. It was a bigger highlight. I swear that was the moment. Anyway. Interesting. I have to find it because it was obviously a moment of madness. Second half, maybe. Was it in here? It's here. Because I had an injury off the field when it happened. Play the game. So Mahel gets taken off. We're going to make this happen as fast as possible. Come on, mate. Hurry up. There you go. This is it. I'm 100% sure this one's the one. Watch Felipe Anderson on the back post. There we are. Header from Garcia. That is correct. That is a backheel clearance. Watch it again. I couldn't believe it when it happened. Could not believe it. Anyway, we're going to have to go through this again because the highlight's just pointless apart from that. I could not believe it that it happened. I thought it happened a lot later in the game. Anyway, De Silva whips it in and just... unfreaking believable. We've been struggling in the score. We get a good ball into the box. Garcia heads it. Keeper's beat. And I'm thinking, yes. What is that madness? The audacity to do it. Anyway, there we go. That's going to say the highlight for the next thing. Oh, well. Anyway, like I said, we got Burnley and Chelsea. With those runner results, that leaves us currently in 9th place with a negative goal difference with 13 points. Burnley themselves are just below us on 9. Once again, this is another important game. If we can go win this game, we eke that gap away from the bottom half. And we can start eking away. And when we start losing games, going on a bad run of form, we technically are right now, but picking up points. we'll stay up then. Anyway, they've got a lot of players out. We've actually got a few players back from injury, like Sorata. I'm actually starting Danny Bath because Danny Bath, surprisingly, while Sorata was injured, started. I was going to play Van Dijk. I decided to play Danny Bath against Liverpool, and he played unreal. And he's on a 7.1. He's been our best defender, apparently. Will Burgess comes in, De Silva on the other side. Sergio Sandri got in Luazano, Watmore, Thuram, and Dadasov. Going to keep faith. Smithies is having a worldie at the moment. I don't know if he still is, but he was our highest average rating. He still is. Nick Goalkeeper's your highest average rating. Shows that going forward, it hasn't been happening. Anyway, let's get in. If you're on the stream, please let me know the score predictions. There we are. They've got Barnes, Brady, Till, Gummerson, Noble, Casey Palmer, who we nearly signed, Henry, Ben Mee, Tarowski, Valera, and Tom Heaton. And that's obviously us in our 4-3-3. I'm predicting us to win 2-1, 3-1, something like that. I'm going to tell us to go out there and impress me. Have faith in you boys to shake off a little bit of this run of form. And can we go out there and do the business? I'm going to ask the assistant. There we go. Let's get into kickoff. He's played well without reward. He'll find the net before much longer. I can't deny it makes us happy for us. PWR Dennis has gone with a 3-1 win for us as well. Unless that's 3-1 for Burnley. He's wrote it as Burnley home, but usually that means that it means for us to win. Anyway, we do realise that the camera's on behind the goal. There we are. Director, slightly faster. Let's go. Can we go in there? It's obviously us in the black, Burnley in the red, as we are playing away here at Turf Moor. Can we go out there and do it? I'm expecting Burnley to give us a lot of the ball, which suits us to the ground, but we'll see how we go. Anyhow, time ticking away here. Early doors of the first half. We haven't created too much just yet, so we're going to tell us to get creative because we're currently on top. 20 minutes in. I do love doing it. When we're on top, go out there. Anyway, in the rain, in the pouring rain here at Turf Moor, it's a long ball. Palmer gets up, but so does Sorata against his former club. Finds Thuram. He takes a touch, running inside, still with Thuram. His ball towards Watmore in the end. It's a good touch from Henry. He clears. Anyway, Burgess wins it back. Luazano now in these half spaces. Gets towards the box. Finds Burgess in the overlap. Back to Luazano. Can he pick out a pass? Luazano comes inside. Looks for Mike. Rules around. In the end, he can't get the shot. It's Noble. It's cleared, but only as far as Burgess. Burgess now. Can he whip it in? He in finds Watmore. Watmore cuts it across the box to no one, and they go long. Barnes is in. If Smithies doesn't save us, Smithies! There we go. Artie Max saying that we're going to win 5-2. By the way, if you haven't checked out Artie Max 92 stream, it's a good one. Got him from the free kick, not far wide. Godin's been working on his free kicks in training, and he's got not a bad free kick. When Oviedo's not in the park, I don't mind when he takes him. He's only got 11, but I don't mind the youngster taking him. Luazano with the corner, goes back post, headed away from Ben Mee. I expect Burnley to be very good from set pieces themselves, so there we are. Anyway, got in there, finds Sorata. Sorata now with the ball. Still with Sorata. There we go. Till ball over the top to Brady. Brady there, 1v1. It's a great chance. Falls to Barnes, though. Barnes, it's a lucky goal for Burnley, but they're 1-0 up, and there we go. Unlucky for us. The tackle, he deflected off the tackle into Barnes. Barnes leaves Smithy with no chance of a 1-0 down. We've just been struggling in the score goals this year, and that's all it is. There we are. Barnes there. Can't get across. All four of them rushing back, but there we go. I'm going to tell the lads yet again, get creative. Try work one before half-time. We've been the better side of creating chances, but they've been doing well off the break. Doesn't look like it's going to come, though, unfortunately, for us. And at half-time, it is going to be a 1-0 Burnley. Bit unfortunate for us so far. The poor run of form has continued. There we go. The run of form looks better because we've been drawing games. I'm going to get aggressive and tell them to show me something else. Someone looks a little bit stressed there. I think it was De Silva. He's not having his best of games. He's been playing well of late, though. Anyway, Brady heads it into Till. Till now with the ball. Still with Till. Still with Till. Maybe a chance from kickoff here. Definitely a big chance. Goodmanson gets to the byline if he can whip it. What a tackle from De Silva, though. On a booking. Still 1-0 Burnley. At some point, we'll switch to the 4-2-3-1. Something that we haven't done too much, switching to the 4-2-3-1. But definitely maybe is something we'll think about. Utilise Luazano in his more advanced role. As the ball comes in, Smithies will claim. And there we are. Alright, get through that little period. They've been so good off the break here of Burnley. But maybe we switch a little bit more attacking. Maybe we'll just go for it a little bit more in our terms of our mentality. And see if we can work something. Yet again, just nothing happening. Gotta pause the game. I'm going to move to 4-2-3-1. We go into risk Sergi Sampri. We're going to keep Godin out there because I think he's our best player in the midfield in terms of form. We're going to keep Luazano out there too. Oh, actually, we're going to move Luazano into there. And we're going to bring in... No, we're going to leave Sergi Sampri as a deep line playmaker, actually. We're going to bring in... I could bring Miguel in if we get a goal back, but I don't want to. In terms of a change, no one's having a great one. Thuram's on a booking. We're going to bring Sydney in as a winger. Anyway, the youngster's coming on. I'm going to give faith in Sydney. See if he can work a chance here. As time's ticking away here. Can we go out there? Can we do the business? Time's still ticking away. 69th, 70th minute. It's a highlight, but it's up there end of the field. Henry's throw in there. Brady flicks on to no one in particular. Danny Buff. That's why we don't want to play him because he clears into Valeri. Goodmanson now with the ball. It's a great crunching tackle from De Silva who goes long. Can Dadasov hold up? He's not even there to be found. Where are you, Renner? Anyway, the ball finds Barnes. Barnes out wide. Watmore tracking, which is good. Watmore's clearance is rushed, but it finds Luazano. Luazano there with the switch of play. Torini's got pace. Takes it under his stride, the youngster. Can he whip in a ball quality? He can't. And Dadasov's there. He finally scores. It's taken, I don't know how many games. First game of the season. How many games are we in? 13? 12? Anyway, he finally scores and it's 1-1. Tyrini there with the ball. Tynerney? I don't know. Sydney, because, you know, that's his nickname. It was a deflected cross anyway, but it was a good ball in anyhow. And there we are. We've played 10 games, so he hasn't scored in 9. There you go. He's finally scored. Anyway, Dadasov there, finally with his goal. Time ticking away. I'm going to keep on the same system, but there we are. Both players there. I don't know. I'm going to get Sorata just to get a bit more on the ball, try and play out a little bit more. Lozano can stay in advanced playmaker on attack. What was going to come off for Jack Harrison? Harrison's going to come in there as an inside forward, but what we're going to do is we're going to move Burgess into a little bit more as a fullback on attack, and we're going to get... Linus is out there. There we are. Linus can get out there because he's got decent crossing, Linus. 11 crossing. Can get up the field. I'm going to try and go down that right-hand side a little bit more. Anyway, time ticking away here. Can we get Linus on the overlap and whip a ball in towards Dadasov, maybe? Time's still ticking away. It's a highlight here. Here we go. Linus throws in towards Harrison. Harrison now with the ball. Finds Linus. Linus now down the line. Dadasov's in here. Dadasov of old will take it to goal and find a way into it. Anyway, Dadasov holds it up. Looks for a ball in. It doesn't find it. Anyway, Dadasov back to Sergi Sampri. Back to Linus. Whips it to Godin. Got in! Oh, straight at Heaton. The form Godin's been in. I expected him to score there. That should have been the highlight. Apparently it's not. Heaton goes long. Can we win it in the air? We don't. It's a crunching tackle. Falls to Brady. Surely it's not going to be like this. De Silva heads away. Godin doesn't win it. Casey Palmer. Can we get it on the deck? We do with Godin. Godin now into the channel. What a ball from Godin. Ren up with everyone. Ren up with the chip. Why? You're not even in form. Just parry it. Another highlight. We're all over him right now. Anyway, Danny Buff goes towards the channel in the end. Will Williams, Jetro Williams. That's an old school name that used to grow into something. It's a long ball towards Goodmanson. Goodmanson inside, but Godin wins it. He's just been so good. Chip down the line to Tyrini with his speed. Tyrini's ball in. Dadasov doesn't win the header. Do we win it again? We don't. Valeri heads away. It might be a chance for Burnley now on the break. Goodmanson goes long into check Tucson. Oh, they've got numbers at the back post. Not just numbers. They've got plenty of numbers. The ball in. Palmer deflected. Till. Smithies. What a save. Double save from Smithies. Brady. Tucson. Whips it cleared. Sorata. Smithies. Smithies. He's done it again. There's another double save. There's obviously been a double save that's been clipped and shown many times. Somebody in the chat clip this one. Smithies. What have you done? There we go, Chica Tossan, back post, behind the goal, there we go, ball in, waiting for it, there we are, slow it down. What have you done, Smithies? In the end, we've actually done well to not even let him get a clear chance. The shot's blocked, falls to Till, point blank, Smithies bottom hand, and then he just gets up and makes himself big. Goodmanson there, look at Smithies, gets up, makes himself big, hits him. Smithies, unreal. There we are, behind the goal, director Cam, back to live. As a goalkeeper coach, I love it. Anyway, is there a last gasp chance? It doesn't look like it. Another draw. We can't find a win at the moment. But boy, oh boy, we can fake our keeper. Linus whips it, it's a draw. Big Chief, which is Fano. For anyone that doesn't know Fano, he lives up the road. I've known him for years, since primary school. Known him for 20 years. We're going to Queensland soon together. You drew with Burnley. You do realise it's my first year in the Premier League with Sunderland, mate. Drawing to Burnley is not bad. And there we are. Because away at Burnley is hard. You've done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. Smithies, you are my life. We got Chelsea coming up next. For everybody on YouTube, don't go anywhere. Why? If you're on YouTube, why have you not followed the Twitch? If you watch this madness. That's unbelievable. Anyhow, for everybody on YouTube, we will be right back with the Chelsea game. For everybody on the Twitch stream, we'll obviously sim to it. We'll probably watch the Smithies, save again because I love it. And there we go. Gotta love some Smithies action. He's been in good form. We'll be right back, YouTube. Do not go anywhere. Welcome back, YouTube. It is the second game. It is Chelsea and Sunderland. Here we are. Big, big game. Here we are. We're currently talking about coffee in the chat. So if you watch this in the comment section, let me know below what you think of coffee. Firstly, do you drink it? And secondly, how you have it. I have a macchiato, Italian coffee. Or my coffee machine, my actual coffee machine is broken, so I have to either use instant there as well. Or, do you go out to get your coffee? Do you just drink tea? Let me know in the chat. Something a bit different. A question for you. Anyway, Sunderland versus Chelsea. I'm thinking about the same starting 11. I think we're going to move Danny Buff out there for Garcia. We're going to get Van Dijk back into the bench. No, we're going to bring Garcia in there as well, I reckon. Where is Garcia? Danny Buff. Where are you, Danny? I missed him. There he is, up the top. Dadison finally got his goal in. I'm going to keep everyone else there. Miguel's a wonder kid, but I can't find room for him at the moment. But we will at some point. De Silva, Serrata, Garcia, Burgess, Smithies, Watmore, Thuram, and Dadasov. Actually, I say that. We might bring Linus captain in there because it's a bit of an older body, just an older head, maybe against Chelsea. You could get some absolute coffee beans if you have a grinder, etc. Yeah, it's true, you can. That's for sure, Blue Mooner. We got a few coffee experts in the chat. That is why we're talking about coffee. Me, myself, having 7 cups a day. No, a finger too. Anyway, they've gone total disrespect and playing 4-2-4. They've got Hazard, Abraham, Morata, Willian, Sayul, and Saliobos, Alonso and Titi, Rudiger, Zbiliqueta, and Kepa. How's Kepa gone on as a goalkeeper? He actually looks pretty damn good. He's grown into a play, but obviously Smithies, De Silva, Serrata. We've actually matched up not bad with that. We could actually play quite well in a 4-2-3-1 here. They sit quite deeper. But at the same time, if we went down and switched to 4-2-3-1, we might actually get a bit more space. No one fancies us to go out there and play without any pressure. I have faith in all you boys to go out there and just do what you do. Against bigger sides, we've actually been quite well at the moment. Anyway, we're going to go ask the assistant. There we are. What we are going to do is we're going to stop the coffee chat for a second, Twitch chat. What's your score prediction below? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat, sorry, not in the comments. And there we go. So Morata's not 100% fit. That's good to know, but there we are. All right. And like I said, in some way, struggled a little bit. It's hard to say, really. If we play well, we can maybe get a result. Anyway, Sunderland in the red, Chelsea in the blue. They're saying we're not playing well. We haven't lost in 4. We've drawn 4. We started well. We started positively in the league. We started definitely well enough. I want to know what Kepa's injury is, because if we can we hurt him? Anyway, Smithies, go second line of De Silva. It's a very good distribution from the goalkeeper there. De Silva running forward, looks down the line. Rudiger's going to get pressed in from Thuram and Dadasov, but I don't expect them to cough up the ball too easily there. They go long. Serrata wins, but only if I Saliba. Serrata heads down now to Godin. Godin now with a switch of play towards Watmore. In the end, it was a poor ball from Godin, who's been in some crazy form, so he can try all the balls he wants. Instead, it's a long ball from Morata. Morata's in. Apparently, it wasn't a safe switch. It looked like Smithy saved it. I thought it deflected away. Never mind. Anyhow, as things stand, still 0-0. Starting well, keeping the ball superbly well against Chelsea. And a corner. De Silva whips it in. Back post. Garcia heads it back. Celebos clears. Renner on the volley. Oh, Kepa, what a save. That's why Renner lurks outside the box. I prefer him to be in there because he's a bit of a bigger body, but the rest of my strikers are quite short, so I just leave it. And Dedisov's really good at putting it back in there. Anyway, back post, Godin's not going to get there. It's been marshalled away from him. Titty, we've been the better side for the first 20 minutes, that is for sure. As things stand, but not bad. It's going to tell us to get creative. Go out there. We're keeping the ball superbly well. They've had none of it. Go put your chances away. Let's get on. Sergi Sepri wins the second ball. Linus now. Linus into Renner. Renner back to Linus. Prefer Renner to be in the box for this. Linus there. Cuts it to Sergi Sepri. Sepri now with the ball. Plays it to Luazana. Luazana now. Back to Sergi Sepri. Can we get it back to Linus? Apparently we can't. Luazana now. Back to Linus now. Can you whip it, my boy? Instead he goes back to Sergi Sepri. Patient from us. Luazana. Got in! Kepa! I have to watch that one back because Kepa's made a long way there. What a hit from Godin. He's been superb since the start of the year. The 550-pound boy from TNS. The movement from us. What a strike. He absolutely levered it. And just look at Kepa get down. That's a smart save from the keeper. Credit where credit is due. What a save. There we are. Back into Rector. There we go. Look, if we can keep playing like this, we'll be alright. That is for sure. We'll definitely be alright. Anyhow, De Silva now. Whips it in. Front post, Kepa claims. Look, we keep playing like this for the whole season, we won't get relegated. Results will come. As it stands, we are dominating Chelsea. 4th place Chelsea. We are playing them off the park. Luazano to whip a ball in. He goes. He whips it in. Back post to Silva. He should have scored. We are all over Chelsea. But as it stands, it is still only 0-0. Unbelievable from us. Apparently, Mott was making a lot of mistakes today. That's all right. That's why we have Jackson on the bench. There we go. We are still dominating Chelsea. Can we find a goal before the end of the half? I just feel like Chelsea are going to get in at halftime, get a rocket and come out and just dominate us. Anyway, time's ticking away here. Look, 0-0 against Chelsea. On the face of it, we should be happy. But with the half we have just played, We should be a goal or two to the good. De Silva should have scored, and if Kepa doesn't make a worldie of a save, got-in effort from distance goes in. I'm happy with the performance. Keep it the same, boys. Let's go out there. And N'Golo Kante's come on for Terry Abraham. It makes me think they're changing systems to something a little bit more, 4-3-3, 4-1-4-1, something like that. Anyway, highlight here. De Silva throws in towards Thuram. Thuram finds Sergi Sampri. Lozano now. His switcher play is good towards Watmore. Watmore now with the ball. Can Watmore drive into the space? He can. Still with Watmore. Plays it back to Linus. Back to Watmore. Good 1-2 there. Watmore there. Lozano. Linus is free. Instead he finds Godin. Godin now finds Renner! How is he missing these chances? Renner! No! Chelsea are going to score late, aren't they? De Silva. Ball in. Back post. There we go! Renner scores finally! And it is 1-0 Sunderland against Chelsea in a game we have been dominating. Renner hasn't been scoring. He finally scored for the first time in 9 games last game. But you can see why he hasn't been scoring because he missed that clear-cut one-on-one. But there we are. Renner makes it 1-0. And we are all over him. Smithies, Sorata, his ball, back to Smithies. If you have to go long, go long. Renat's decent in the air. So is Thuram. Thuram doesn't get up though. He doesn't even challenge. Godin this is out. N'Golo Kante now. His ball over the top looking for Morata. Garcia heads away only as far as Hazard. Hazard now with the ball. Chips it in. Morata gets up over the bar. Thank God. It was our first clear-cut chance we've seen. Well, second one. Second clear-cut chance to Morata too. He's having a poor one. What is new? Time ticking away though. Still on top. Still dominating the ball. And there we are. They've gone with one up front. That's fine. Hazard now. Ball's in towards the back post. Smithy comes and claims convincingly. And there we are. Still with Smithies now. Still with Smithies. Throw it out to Linus. Instead he goes to Sorata. That's fine too. Sorata's very good with his feet. Got in now with the ball. Still got in. Still got him. Finds Thuram. Thuram coming in. Dropping in. Plays it towards Dadasov. What a touch from Dadasov. Oh, Kepa! He's made a couple of massive saves. Julian Brunt comes on too. Man United 4-0 up against Burnley. There we are. I'm not looking forward to playing Man United. Lozano heads it, but only to Kepa. Looking there for the run of Sorata. We are all over him, but we can't put it in. Dadasov's having a shocker apart from the goal we scored. We are going to make one change here. Godin's not having the best of games, but he's playing alright. Really do need to put a second midfielder on the bench. Danny Buff, I just don't know. Thuram's not having the best of the games. Nor is Duncan. I'm going to get Jack Harrison on there as another winger there. Feel like that's what we're going to go there. We're going to get Harrison on there for Watmore because Harrison knows what he's doing. Anyway, time's going to tick away here. We're going to maybe look to make a second change closer to the game. Closer, later doors. Still 81st, 82nd. It's a highlight. It's Kepa going long for sure. Kepa does chip it long. Can we win it, please? We don't. Does Sorata win it? Garcia actually gets up. Sampri doesn't win it. Falls to Hazard. Hazard now looking over the top there. Julian Brunt. What a save from Smith. Morata's there. Always happens against the big teams. Always. Smithy should have dealt with it. Instead, it's 1-1. We've dominated this game. And freaking Chelsea have gone lucky. Kepa's kept them in it for large periods. And there we go. Julian Brunt. What a strike. Smithy's done well to actually save it. And there we are. Morata's there. Onside. And there we go. 83rd minute. We are going to make a change here. We are going to bring off Lozano. I'm actually going to bring Miguel in and switch Sergi Sampri a little bit further forward. And Miguel's actually going to come in as a bit more as a deeper playmaker and defend the wonder kid. There we are. We will make one more change late doors. Maybe to see how to draw. Which is obviously very good. But with Chelsea having a free kick here, I am worried. Celebos now with the ball. Still with Celebos. He has numbers out there with Hazard. Hazard now to whip it in. Still with Hazard. He does whip it in back post. It's headed away, but only as far as Marcus Alonso. Can we get up, please? Christensen now. Still with Christensen. Still with Christensen. Hits it. Smithies. Great save. Cleared. Kante somehow got there first. Titi now with the ball. Cleared again. There we are. I'm actually going to tell us, get a shout out there. Get creative. We look better when we actually try and go forward. Miguel wins it, and in the end, he should have just played it into Dadason's feet, but he just clears it. Anyway, what we are going to do is we are going to pause the game and make a time-wasting change. We're going to bring Danny Baff on for Sorata and just move into a little bit more as a central defender. And there we are. We are going to make that change just so we can see out the win. Smithy's making a couple of massive saves, by the way. And there we are. 96 minutes of added time here. Should be game over, referee. Should be. Don't blow it now, though. Thuram, win it! Win it! Thuram! Oh, what a challenge. For half a second, I believed. Sergi Sampri, Linus. If you're going to blow it now, because if we get forward and you blow it, I'm going to scream. Got in now. Still got in, looking for Thuram. Blow it. Blow it, ref. It's the 97th minute. Thank you. There we go. 1-1 draw against Chelsea. Not bad. On the face of it, though, watching that game, we should have freaking won it. Going to get into a team talk there. Obviously, we're very happy with the result. Smithy's yet again having an absolute worldie of a game. Back four playing quite well. You know, Danny Bath just came on there. Sarata not having his best of games, but it was okay. Luizano not having the best of it. Marcus Thuram getting man of the match, about time as well. Fergie time going on there. Yeah, I thought Chelsea were going to find a winner there, Blue Mooner. Don't worry about it. Anyway, for everybody on YouTube, though, that is the end of the episode. Any major injuries to talk about? Nothing really. There we go. Miller, Sunderland, we haven't lost in 5. Positive. Negative, we haven't won in 7, I don't think. Gonna save the game there. For everybody on the YouTube, though, that is the end of episode 31. What an episode 2. 2 entertaining draws. Smithy's saving us in the first game. In the second game, Kepa keeping Chelsea in it. Bit tongue-tied there. And then us nearly losing it at the end. Thank God for Smithies. Anyhow, from ladies and gentlemen, from Sunderland, Bright Lights, and Twitch chat, links in the description below. As always, go follow him. And from Damien, that's the end of episode 31. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. As always, thank you and goodbye.